Hello, professors. My name is He Zixian. We are Group 1 and with 4 members. Now I'm starting my part, and I invite you to think questions and follow me to find the answers. The question is, what kind of industrial pressures is higher currently facing? And we know when we were children, every child in China watched an animated series called Higher Brothers. In addition to being broadcast in China, the series was also shown in other regions. As a result, many people have heard of the name Higher. However, Haier is not just an animated series, it is also a home appliance brand that initially gained market share by manufacturing air conditioners. However, the home appliance industry is currently undergoing structural transformation, and as the leading company in industry, Haier is facing three disruptive pressures: changes in consumer behavior, intensified cross-industrial competitions, and technological iteration. Now I will analyze the impact of three pressures on Haier in detail. And the precious one is change in consumer behavior. The first one is the demand for high-end and intelligent products is increasing. As home appliances become increasingly intelligent, consumer demand for home appliances is shifting toward high-end and intelligence upgrades. In 2024, the total retail sales of home appliances in China grew by 6.4% year-on-year, with the high-end home appliance market shows particularly significant growth. And the second is increased environmental awareness. Consumers' environmental awareness is growing, leading them to prefer an energy-efficient and eco-friendly appliance. As a result, Haier has been continuously investing in engineer-saving technologies such as launching energy-efficient refrigerators and washing machines. The last one is the change in shopping preference. The rapid development of the internet has transformed consumer purchasing habits, shifting from offline to online purchase. The share of online channels in appliance sales continues to rise, with younger consumers increasingly preferring to purchase appliances through e-commerce platforms. This trend in consumer behavior will also affect the share of Haier's home appliances. And now we change to the pressure two. Pressure tools is intensified cross-industrial competition. And I use the Porter 5 Force module to analyze the market competitions that Haier currently faced. The Porter 5 Force module is mainly divided into 5 sections. In the rivalries among existing competitors section, Haier faced relatively fierce market competitions. Haier's traditional competitors include Meta and Group. Meta Group occupies the leading positions in their air conditioner and small appliance field thanks to its diversified product lines and overseas market advantage. Group Electric Appliance still has a strong foundation in their air conditioner fields, with the market share second only to Meta. And the second part is the threat of new entrants. Technology companies expand into new industry and are posing a threat to Haier. The first company is Xiaomi. Xiaomi is building a small ecosystem using the hardware plus software plus service module, and its market share in the home appliance sector is steadily growing. And the second company is Huawei. Through its HarmonyOS smart home platform to enable seamless integrations of smart home scenarios, thereby competing with higher smart home solutions. Additionally, the trendy toys company Papa Mart may enter the trendy home appliance sectors. I know you recently listened La Bubu. That is the Pop Mart's product, and leveraging its IP advantage and blind box sales module to attract young consumer, potentially creating new competitive pressures from traditional home appliance companies like Haier. Next is the threat of substitutes. Smart home products such as robots, cleaners, and smart curtains may divert some demand away from traditional home appliances, leading to the shift towards directed home appliance. And then is the bargaining power of supplier. Supplier of raw materials and components for the home appliance industry are relatively concentrated, and this bargaining power is strong. For examples, suppliers of raw materials such as steel and plastic, as well as key components such as chips, often have the upper hand in price negotiations due to their high market concentrations. If suppliers raise their price, it will increase highest production costs and put pressures on its cost structures and profit margin. And finally is the bargaining power of buyers. Due to the high degree of the standardizations of home appliance, a certain degree of homogenization exists. Consumer can easily compare the price and performance of different brands when making purchases and are relatively price sensitive, typically choosing products with low price and or high cost effectiveness. At the same time, the growth of the large home appliance retail chains such as Group1 or Suning has strengthened the consumer bargaining power, posing a certain threat to highest product pricing and profit margin. And the last pressure is the impact of the new technologies. Apart from the two types of pressures mentioned above, um, the technology impacts brought by AI and energy. AI technology is increasingly widely applied in the home appliance sectors. Hired Home GPT has a knowledge base of billions of items can generate scenarios in seconds. However, Meta has integrated Baidu Wenxin Storm technology has integrated DeepSeek, all of which are enhancing the intelligence level of their product. HomeChat is here. This is the picture is being showing in the highest meetings. In addition, Higher New Energy have launched products such as AI energy robots, like this, and I fully self-developing AI solar inventor. It also uses the small energies management platform. However, Meta has also shown various energy solutions and released the storage, heat pumps, and AI 3D demonstrations no driving strategy. Sky Vision Solar has also built a large number of power stations. Hires in the energy technology fields need to compete for market share with other pressures. And above I had the analysis pressures and challenge facing hires industrials. Next, I have invited Pan Zhenyi to provide us with more detailed detailed analysis about the consumer demand and the market.
Thank you, Zixuan, for your insightful analysis. Hello everyone, I'm Pan Zhenyi, and I will further deepen the analysis of consumer demand and the market gap. Faced with various pressures, as Zixuan mentioned about in the part 1, how do we break through the deadlock? When giants are thrown in the smart home market, Haier has discovered a hidden oasis. China's urban pet market will exceed 300 billion yuan in 2024 and is expected to exceed 400 billion yuan by 2027. According to the research data from iMedian Research in 2024, the number of pet owners in China has been steadily increasing in recent years, and more than 70% of pet owners treat their pets as family members or friends. For pet owners, pets are no longer just pets. The phenomenon of pets becoming family member is becoming mainstream. When people treat their pets as family member, what task do they truly hire smart home device to perform? It's not merely just feeding and cleaning up. It is to help them as qualified family members. The trend toward high-end and intelligent products is essentially driven by consumers' urgent need for emotional compensations task. However, we have identified some unfulfilled family responsibility. Pet owners need a monitoring system that can track their pet's health at any time. But current traditional solutions rely on regular checkups or diagnosed by pet owners. forcing our consumer to take the role of veterinarian or detective. According to iResearch 2023, China Pet Health Consumption White Paper, presuming pet health and growth is the most widely accepted pet raising philosophy, accounting for 82.3% and ranking first. Additionally, over 85% of pet owners regularly take their pets for checkups. But in daily life, they often only seek medical attention when pets shows obvious discomfort. Due to animals' pain tolerance instincts, by the time owners notice, it may already be too late. Furthermore, data shows that pet owners spend an average of approximately 5,200 yuan per pet annually, primarily on their health care. If Haier launched an AI-powered smart health mart with biometric monitoring capabilities anytime, it could not only further ensure pet safety but also significantly reduce the healthcare cost. So, its role is a home care to prevent family members from getting sick.
I know my kitty scratches the sofa when it's lonely, but I can't use it when I'm at work. I need something can cuddle it and play with it for me.
This is not an isolated case. The owner's sense of guilt stems from market failure. Most pet cameras only monitoring animal behaviors, but pets don't need spectators, they need playmates. China IRN's report in 2025 points out that as pet owners' emotional needs continue to deepen, high-end, personalized products will become one of the core drivers of future growth in the pet industry. Pet owners are seeking devices with emotional interaction capabilities, which is precisely what the current market lacks. When pets are left alone at home, scratching and chewing furniture is their way of expressing. Like, I need emotional interactions. Haier's emotional recognition robot reads the pet's movements, identifies its emotions, and actively initiates interactive games. This is exactly the family playmates consumers are hoping for. In households with multiple pets, unfair distribution of resources can lead to conflict. Consumers need a fair individual butler. In this video, traditional feeders allow fat white cats to steal food from the thin black cats. Haier's multi-biometric technologies, combined with an intelligent feeding management system, can tailor feeding plans based on each pet's weight and schedule, because every pet should be treated as an independent member of the family. The essence of market gaps is the products misunderstand jobs to be done of consumers. Why have the giants collectively failed? Because they have simplified consumers' needs to feeding while ignoring deeper emotional needs. For example, Xiaomi Smart Feeder only fulfills the feeding comment, but what pet owners really want is to avoid the frustration and the guilt of coming home to see a mess after work. This explains why its service penetration rate is insufficient, as its hardware cannot fulfill emotional compensation needs. Based on the JTBD task chain, Haier's pet care system is not a combination of hardware, but a 3-in-1 emotional agent. It's your home care and family playmates, and also an individual butler. This directly translates into commercial value. The Institute of New Rank's 2023 Consumer Trends report indicates that 64.3% of Gen Z respondents state they are willing to pay for emotional experience. Users willing to pay for emotional tasks has a higher lifetime value than hardware consumers, because few people would renew a subscription for feeder, but you will continue to pay for a family guardian. So we have just identified the desirability through 3 steps. Step 1, extract high-frequency pain points from consumer behavior data. Step 2, quantify the scale of pain points using third-party reports. Step 3, verify market supply gaps. This points to a clear conclusion. There's a huge gap in the market that needs to be filled in terms of pet emotional health management. Then, we will invite Ming Mei to propose about innovative solutions. Welcome.
Thank you, Zheng Yi, for your explanation. I'm Jamie Mei. Next, I will introduce Hair's new solution, Pet Mode Smart Home System. This is my contents. It will be divided into 4 parts. Okay, let's start with core philosophy behind our solution, Innovation 2.0. Innovation 2.0 focuses on open collaboration, user-centric design, data-driven optimization, and ecosystem integration. This approach ensures our system isn't just smart, it's adaptable and future-proof. Let's imagine a scenario where the air conditioner blows directly at the kitty, causing it to sneeze or even catch a cold. For pet owner, this is very sad. So, is there a smart home with pet mode like this? Okay, today I would like to share a warm technical solution. It uses Innovation 2.0 to make smart homes truly understand pets. It has intelligent avoidance of air supply and data-driven early warning. Here's new solution can solve this pain point. Here's Pet Mode Smart Home System. This is our system architecture diagram. The AI camera at the top is like a pet's behavior observer, which can identify whether the cat is playing or anxious. The other sensors below becomes an electronic nose. And when it detects excessive anemia concentration, it means it's time to clean up later. The most critical edge computing box is like the brain of the storm, which can synthesize the body temperature data of the caller and the movement analysis of the camera with 0.2 seconds to make decisions. For example, when the cat's body temperature rises, it immediately adjusts the air conditioner to 26 degrees Celsius pet safety mode through the network. And all of this finally presented to you through the Hair Smart Home application. Next slide. This is parameter of the critical equipment. So let's take the smart collar as an example. Pet collar have AI emotion recognition algorithms, which can reduce the reduction rate of pet stress behavior, and the pet collar monitoring data is synchronized to the home health console. When the system detects that the pet has not drunk water for 2 hours, it will automatically push a reminder to the app and link the intelligent faucet to drip inducement. In addition, when the owner is not at home, the pet feeder can be remotely controlled to feed the pet through the mobile phone application to comfort the puppies or kitties. Our collar have a medical grade temperature accuracy of plus or minus 0.2 degrees Celsius, far exceeding the level of plus or minus 1 degree Celsius competitors, which is equivalent to detecting early fever symptoms in pets 30 minutes in advance. Here is our project timeline. 5 stage and 11 months in total. And we also did a critical path analysis. This includes hardware prototyping, software development, regulatory compliance, and user testing. We also identified some potential risks. Supply chain delays. Don't worry, we have secured the batteries backup with BYD. Government approvals, minor preloads, plus disclaimer keeps up agile. Low accuracy in pets behavior mode, don't worry. We decided just to simplify initial version to 3 basic behavior, like eating and anxiety. So, what is the feasibility of this project? Let's look at the data on the slides. Pet smart home have reliability. What is the future of pet smart homes? Let's welcome Chen to explain the next part.
Okay, thanks for Mingmei's presentation. Hi, Professor. Next, I want to take you on a journey into the year 2035, where Hayer's vision of the smart home has evolved far beyond convenience and technology. In this future, our homes will not only understand and respond to human needs, but also care for another very important member of the family, our pets. Okay, first, let's begin with the technology trends shaping this future. Over the next decade, advances in AIoT, edge computing, and multimodal sensing will transform Hire's current U-Home OS and Home GPT platform into a pet-aware ecosystem that can sense, care, and respond in real time. We're talking about AI health sensing carpets that track pet's heart rate, movements, and even detect subtle gait changes. Intelligent feeding systems will tailor meals based on weight, activity, and AI nutrition models. Companion robots will recognize loneliness or anxiety in pets through cameras, voice analysis, and facial micro-expressions. Then respond with games or soothing interactions. And imagine an entire home that responds. Curtains opening when your cat approaches the window, air purifiers increasing power when shading is detected, or night lights turning on if unusual movement is sensed at night. Now, this is not just about technology. It's about people's changing attitudes toward pets. In China, we are moving from a feeding area to a companionship and understanding area. For younger generations, the post-90s and the post-00s, pets are no longer just animals. They are cherished family members whose emotional health and the quality of life truly matter. Single professionals single professionals seek remote interaction and companionship. Multi-pet households need better coordination and personalized care. High-income families want aesthetics, customization, and seamless integration into their living space. The numbers are telling, according to the 2023 to 2024 China Pet Industry White Paper, the pet market reached 279.3 billion yuan in 2023, and it's expected to surpass 360 billion yuan by 2026. Smart pet hardware adoption is already over 21%, with annual growth exceeding 40%. Clearly, the market foundation is strong and growing. And this brings us to Hire's evolving business model. By 2035, Hire will operate in 3 integrated layers. So the first one is hardware as the entry point. From start drinking fountains to AI health carpets and companion robots, all capable of collecting data and linking seamlessly. The second one is subscription services for added value. Higher Pet Care Plus will offer AI health monitoring, behavior analysis, dietary recommendations, online vet consultations, and even at-home care visits. And the third one is a data-driven ecosystem, creating a digital pet profile that integrates with vets, insurance providers, and food brands, enabling personalized recommendations and predictive health alerts. This journey from selling products to selling services, data, and experiences will boost the customer lifetime value and open opportunities in pet healthcare, insurance, and nutrition, creating a powerful network effect. Okay, then let me share a day in the life example from 2035. Miss Zhang is away on a business trip. She opens her Hire Pet app to check on her cat, Mao Chu. The AI companion robot is playing laser games with Mao Chu, keeping him engaged. The health sensing carpet detects the frequent paw leaking and automatically schedules an in-home checkup. The air purifier adjusts itself when Mao Chu approaches, removing fur and bacteria. All data is instantly synced to Mao Chu's digital profile, ensuring his health history is always up to date. And this vision is not just possible, it's viable. By 2030, China's smart card device market could reach 50 billion yuan, with high user loyalty and willingness to pay for AI services. Hire already has a platform, ecosystem, and cross-device integration capabilities to lead this transformation. In conclusion, by 2035, Hire will no longer be just an appliance manufacturer. It will be the heart of every pet-loving household, delivering understanding, care, and connection through a fully integrated smart home ecosystem. So in this future, pets will not just live in our homes. They will be active, valued users of a smarter, more compassionate way of living. And this is all I want to present. Thank you, Professor.